Hey everybody, I'm Greg with the Fix My Leap channel. Thanks so much for joining me today. So this is going to be a review video on a Vintage Industrial Wall Sconce. These come in a 3-pack when you order these. So I'm going to be doing an unboxing, I'll be doing a full-on installation and setup, and then I'm going to be going back and doing a full-on review on these lights. So be sure and like and subscribe to my channel. There's a link in the description where you can find this item. And let's get to the video, you guys. Let's check this thing out. Alright, so a couple of really important things to know about this Vintage Industrial Wall Sconce. First off is you can use the little rocker switch on it. You can just plug this in and off you go. It's got a little rocker switch right there and a plug. Or you can take this off and you can directly hardwire it in if you've already got a box. So there's two ways to install it, hardwired or just plug it in and use the rocker switch that comes with it. So that's the first thing you need to know. Also, you can hang this off of a wall just like that, or you can undo this a little bit, loosen it up, and you can hang it like a pendant light. So this is fully adjustable, and you can wire it into a ceiling, and you can hang it down more like a pendant light above a bar or countertop or in a kitchen or wherever. So this light has multiple uses. So fully adjustable. It's got a little butterfly screw right there. Just undo that and then you can fully adjust it. Alright you guys, so this comes with what's called an E26 base or a medium base, which is your most common base here in the US. Also, you can use LED bulbs or incandescent bulbs on this. The maximum wattage you want to use is a 60 watt bulb. Alright you guys, so best uses of these particular lights. So these industrial lights would go great in, say, bedrooms. On each side of the headboard is where I'm going to be ending up using these sconces. So also bathrooms, vanities, on each side of the cabinets maybe. Hallways, outside entryways, farmhouses, mirrors, porches, garages, kitchens, dining rooms, living rooms, foyers, utility room. Anywhere where you'd like that industrial look or where you're just going for a little bit extra light. Now, I could see these being used in like a man cave or somewhere where they're playing poker or they've got like a pool table and stuff like that too, so just saying. Tools required before you start this project: a good power drill, a level, a tape measure, a drill bit, a number 2 pencil, a flathead screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, and a hammer. Alright, just time to do a quick unboxing of this industrial looking light set, so let's get to it you guys. Gonna open this up right here. Got it packaged very nicely. Like I say, there's 3 lights in here. All your shades for them. Instruction manual, user manual right there. How to put things together. It's very straightforward. Alright, that is everything that comes in the box when you order this Wall Sconce lighting set of 3, the Vintage Industrial Wall Lamps. Alright you guys, so worth a mention, when you go to mount or install each of these lights, the hardware that they do come with, it's got a mounting bracket for the wall, and that's this part right here, and then you've got the knobs that go on the outside, the decorative knobs right there. Comes with a couple of drywall anchors and then a couple of screws in the package right there. Alright you guys, so we've got a guest room here where I'd like to install these industrial lights on the wall on each side of the headboard. And instead of hardwiring these in, we're just going to install these and use the switches built into the lights. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is get everything measured out and get it measured evenly and get them set off to the side of the headboard here. And so let's start with the install. Alright, use the X that you marked on the wall for the center of your bracket that will be mounted. Get your level on it, put the bubble in the center, and mark your other holes where you want your holes drilled. So we're going to put our other holes right there and right there. Going to put our expansion nuts in there. Let's get drilling. Nothing behind the drywall. Good thing I'm using the expanders. Grab our expanders. We're going to tap these in. Next we're going to put up our anchor plate here, our mounting plate. Just going to want your Phillips head screwdriver for that, and the screws that were supplied with the light fixture. Get one started. Before you tighten it down, get your other screw started. Get this centered right over your X, right over where you wanted your light. Then you go ahead and snug it down. Don't over tighten it. You can feel the expanders working in the wall. Put your level on it. Make sure she's nice and level. And go ahead and tighten it up once you got it level. She's level, looking good. Alright, let's see if that fits you guys and if it works. It's lining up. Make sure all your cables are behind there. Make sure it's flush up against the wall, which it is. Put your nuts on. Nice and snug. And you got your lamp. Let's get the rest of the parts on this and see how it looks, you guys. Open up the cord here. I'll let this start to straighten out. Looks good. Let's get the rest of the parts. They've got this piece going on next, it would appear. And then they've got the lampshade. And then they've got this ring going on next. Tighten these up. Looks good, you guys. So a quick rinse and repeat for this other wall. I've got the light marked already where it's going to go right here. So let's get this thing going and we'll be done. Alright, you guys, so these lights are installed, so I'm going to go ahead and put the GE Vintage Style 60 watt light bulbs into these lights. So right here, these will be in the description if you want to look them up or order these. So let's go ahead and get some bulbs in these and we'll turn them on and test them out. Also, I was going to staple these to the wall, make them look really nice and straight and everything. My wife brought up a good point. We've got these little tables that we're going to put in front of these, so that's why I'm not going to staple these up to the wall. I'm going to straighten them out a little bit, the cords. She didn't want people pulling these off the wall if I stapled them, so she wanted people to be able to reach these when they stay in the guest room. Alright, now these bulbs do have the amber glass on them, so they are going to have a little bit of an amber look to them. Alright, you guys, so here's the finished project. Check these lights out. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the overhead light. So just picture yourself laying here in bed. Here's our guest room. You're done reading, you put your book up on the nightstand at night, you can just hit the rocker switch and just roll over and catch some Z's. So these industrial lights turned out really nice. They look great. They put off a lot of light, just what you need. Time to go over the strong points of these industrial vintage wall sconces. So the first strong point is that you can mount these a couple of different ways. So you can mount them so that they're standing off from your wall. so that it comes out of the wall and drops down like that, or that you can flip the little butterfly screw here and you can have it coming down out of your ceiling, so you can mount it like that. You can also take the lampshade off if you wanted to and just have it coming straight down with just the bulb. So there are multiple ways to set this up. So versatility. So another really good strong point is that it comes all ready to go. It's pre-wired. Comes with this nifty little rocker switch built right into it, right here. Just hit the little rocker switch. Actually, you can literally just plug it in, hit the rocker switch, and off you go. Or if you choose to do so, you can hardwire it in if you've already got a box, and off you go. So multiple ways to install it as far as that goes. Hardwire it, or just plug it in if you're in a hurry. So I love that feature. A couple more really good strong points. I love the look of this. My wife also loves the look of this. It looks very industrial, but it's classy looking and looks solid. It also feels solid. It's well constructed, and it takes your standard bulb, nothing weird, up to 60 watt, and it also will accept a LED bulb and incandescent bulbs. Alright, so this other positive kind of goes with the others, but just quick and easy installation. Like if you don't want to mess with putting another box in, you can just plug the thing in and off you go. If you need to mount this to the wall, it was really easy to mount to the wall, as you see in the video. So another strong point, the fact that they send you 3 of these things in the box. I was a little bit surprised, you know, I was expecting maybe 2, but 3? I was like, hey, that's awesome, bonus. Alright, let's go over any drawbacks of the Vintage Industrial Sconce set. Alright, so not a deal breaker at all, but when I first opened up the packaging, took everything out, there's a couple of these decorative nuts that go on the finished light fixture, and they were just rolling around on the bottom of the box. So the box was sealed up really well, so they weren't going to go anywhere, but and I'm sure that they were on the bolts originally, but they just come loose or came off the bolts during shipping. Alright, the only other negative I have is this light shade or lampshade got a little bit scuffed up in shipping. In fact, I'm going to swap this one out with the third one, and so I am thankful that they sent 3 lights, but I just noticed that when I pulled this out. Even though they're wrapped in plastic, somehow this one got a little bit scuffed up just on the edge. So after I've installed these lights, my wife really loves them. So if you want a little bit of that retro look or that vintage look or industrial look, then these are the lights for you. I love the fact that they are fully adjustable. You can have them hanging off the wall, out and then down, or you can use them as the pendant light. You can use them with or without the shade cover, and you can use them with the LED or with the incandescent. They're the standard outlet size, and they're really easy to install as advertised. The price is right. You do get 3 of the lights also, and they just look really good. They have that classic look and feel to them, and they are solid quality. They're not like a cheap light. You don't go in there and look at them and say, oh, these are cheap lights. They are really a good quality light. So I definitely would give these 2 thumbs up, you guys. I'd recommend them if you're kind of on the fence thinking about these, whether you order them or not order them. Go ahead, you'll be happy with them. They are good lights. Alright, you guys, so hopefully this video has been really helpful. Please be sure and like and subscribe to my channel. Check out these other awesome videos, and I will catch you guys later.